In this series, we already covered how to use your voice or speech, how to use your face, which can be very expressive as we discussed, and how to use your body language to make for a more agile and dynamic presentation. And in this video, we'll be covering another thing that is arguably the easiest to control, a minor detail after you kind of fix and optimize all those other things, and that being the dress code. And one thing that is the most important part when thinking about the dress code is to be understated. If you go back and watch my videos, you'll see that I'm pretty much in every single video wearing something black. Now that has a technical reason as well, because my background is, well, quite light, and we'll touch on that as well. And it also helps me edit the videos because I'm going to be removing the background, but it's also understated. I know from experience that it suits me, quote unquote, and I do also like wearing it, which are all aspects that we are going to cover. But understated is the key word because you don't want to make your outfit take away or be distracting. Now, I do love a good floral print, and I'm gonna wear it occasionally, but if I'm talking in front of a camera, that can be very distracting. It can mess up with the lighting, it can seem weird at points, so I'm gonna stay away from it and be understated. If I do decide to go for a floral print, it's going to be muted, it's going to be a smaller print, and a lot of other things that you kind of don't think at first, but kind of come with experience and also some feedback from others. And as I mentioned, I'm standing in a black shirt, my background is kind of light, and that's another consideration. It's the contrast you want to perceive, the contrast you want to have compared to your background. It doesn't matter if it's a live setting, if it's a recorded setting, you want to stand out from the background. You want to be seen, and you want to be in focus at some point. So if I'm wearing a white shirt, and if I'm pale, chances are I'm going to look the same way that wall looks, and I'm going to kind of lose my contour, and I'm going to be lost in the entire frame of the video. And after considering contrast, the quite obvious thing is also to consider that this should be an outfit that is fit for the occasion. So if it's very formal and if you have a dress code that is pre-described, you're wearing a suit, a tie, or a dress or whatever, make sure to follow that as well. Now, this does not mean that you have to kind of put on an outfit and be someone you are not, because I always say that comfort equals confidence. You won't see me in a suit basically ever because I'm built like a brick, and that just does not look good on me. So I might be wearing knit polo or something more formal if it's required by an event or by an occasion. And at some point I might tailor a suit and look half decent in the suit as well. But for now, I don't feel comfortable wearing one. I don't necessarily feel comfortable wearing a button-down shirt either. So I'm gonna go and be understated. I'm gonna make sure it's contrasting. I'm gonna make sure I follow the dress code if there is one. I'm going to make it not distracting, and at the end of the day, I'm also going to make it very comfortable for me, because if I'm wearing a costume, I can't be me. I mean, for the love of everything, if I'm in costume, I'm trying to play the person who's wearing that costume, and that never works out. So with all of these considerations, it should help you kind of figure out what dress code and how to consider your dress code to be more dynamic, more agile, and kind of be more confident when presenting. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment of the things you liked, the things you disliked, any other suggestions for videos or questions you have. Check out the other videos and playlists, and I'll see you in the next one.